DedSec needs you on something.
Can't I kill a few brain cells first?
Tell you what, your next tab's on the Resistance, assuming you live through this.
Fair trade.
Some people it's, usual things, drugs, sex, whatever. Some people it's sort of food they miss, maybe. Maybe, cheese, what have you.
What? Fuck, shit, bollocks.
Stay down, that's an order.
This is
Get away from me!
Take down Dayquan.
That's pretty much the opposite of what our prospect would have wanted. Oh well.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect. Over. Suspect is unsighted. Unsighted sweeping area.
Search has yielded no results. Report back to HQ.
Control to all units. Possible hostiles near your target just went through a checkpoint. Over.
Control, we are pursuing the suspect.
No sign of the target. Over. Immobilize that vehicle.
Suspect left the vehicle, maintaining visual.
Oh.
There's our suspect. Suspect has crossed the checkpoint. Over.
Control, we're returning to HQ. Over.
This is unsettling. Has anyone been inside here since the attack? Nothing but rubble and tragedy.
So what's with the security? This building should be under construction, not under guard.
Good observation. Bagley, what should I be looking for?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
Sorry about that. Couldn't concentrate with you buzzing around.
What the hell?
This is it. The signal is coming from this spider-bot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Christ, it's been ripped apart. Why was it here, Bagley?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction. Perfect. 2 more data relays to go. One more data relay and I'll have it. That should do it. Now, I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... got it. Go back to where you found that spider-bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
All right.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload?
Fuck, think we'd go back to you?
Don't trust the Kelly dog.
Bagley, can you identify the operator of the spider bot?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the spider bot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
You what? The feds were watching this shit go down.
As in Clan Kelly? Jesus, Mary and Joseph, the bloody gangsters were part of the bombings?
Not their style. Probably a handoff. Most likely the Kellys were a supplier.
Their contact didn't seem to be part of the same organization. Is it possible she's a part of Zero Day?
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking. The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
And what do you propose? A quantum tunnel through it?
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but spider-bots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Good plan.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
All right.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
Zero Day has a signature.
There, hurry. We've got other deliveries.
So you were hired to supply all the targets?
Shut it, we're all on need to know.
What have we got here?
So, Zero Day organized several groups in order to stage the bombings.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. Zero Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to see that both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction, but if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider bot, maybe they could tell us more. Tracing the Spider-Bot's serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
Considering they had surveillance, it's clear the police force haven't disclosed everything they know about the attack.
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
All right. I'm on the clock. No one look where they're going? Only thing left untouched is the sign out front. Albion's taken over the station.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatised goon squad, just take your business across the street.
Grand. The exact improvement the police force needed was to be outsourced to bloody Albion.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spider-Bot will be further in.
Away. Let's find her.
Stay sharp.
There we go. I think you just made a new friend. If Albion wanted to lock them up, they must be dangerous. And dangerous we can use.
Precisely.
There's no sign of them. Send a description with the report.
Live alarm. Location sent. Need a 10,000.
Bagley, is this our spider bot?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of spider bot from the Tone bombing site.
Can you identify the user?
Navigate the spider bot from out of that room. I'll need a direct connection in order to learn more from our bisected friend.
Fine. Leave it to me.
That opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This spider bot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all. That's Dalton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now. Buggery, look at all this junk. You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
Decided they couldn't be trusted to do their jobs. Suddenly some corporation could clean up our streets better than the same police force we've had for who knows how long. When crime fighting is treated like a business, crime will never go away. Now you go for business, right? So don't tell me Albion has our best interests at heart, so
if the police could handle their job, Albion wouldn't be necessary. But they can't. Home bombing is a perfect example. Lazy overpaid cops receive the real. Well, they're not really morale.
your way through this last bent path.
Have it.
Scanning Spybot and accessing its internal drives. While analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Fine.
Sierra 4-2, this is Control. An alarm has been activated near you. Survey the area. Over.
The Spiderbot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
Strange. Why would the police force use another station unless it's off the books?
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
I've never had a combat drone after me before.
Special 2-for-1 offer for all Albion employees. If you're ready to blow hunger out of the water, then our Spicy Subs 2-for-1 deal is big enough to torpedo any appetite. Offer only valid for Albion employees. Terms and conditions apply.
Is there a way to get in, Bagley?
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside. The GPS history of the Spiderbot we recovered regularly pinged these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
It's discreet, in a camera dead zone. Good place to conduct some less than legal business.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Search the premises. We may have an intruder. Drone, search.
Wow! It's like the Met built themselves an underground way station in here.
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
So what were they investigating that led them to the towing bombing?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved, and they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
I didn't think Albion could get any more corrupt. But working with a criminal syndicate?
It seems like 0 Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
And mass disappearances definitely sounds like something DedSec should look into.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 Days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal team. But finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
Well, chances of him being deported at this time is slim to none. He's probably stranded in the EPC, which is unpleasant.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
Negative. No sign of suspect. Over. Control, we have a visual on the suspect.
Preparing to ram suspect's vehicle.
We've got them now.
Control, I've lost the target. Negative, suspect is gone. Issue an APW.
I didn't realize protest leader was a professional designation. Still, they could be useful. You appeared to be someone interested in helping London.
You're dead sick, right? Got a situation you can help with.
We'll see. What's the problem?
Me and my friend, we used to run with this activist group, protesting against all the knobheads ruling over this city. We were picketing at this site where mercs went crazy on us. Last thing I saw was my mate getting carried away in an ambulance. Well, they died. And even worse, the fucking fascists won't even let us see the body.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I just need to know what happened, you know? If you can get me that closure, I'll be in your debt.
Sounds bad. I'll see what I can do.
Fucking gobshite.
Listen, I do have shite to do. Any chance?
Fucking asshole! Yes! Brilliant!
This is awesome. You're awesome.
Big prick! Small dicks! Fuck you,
not the
Barry.
army, you're not the police. What are you?
Yes.
You bloodthirsty bastards!
Big pricks! Small dicks! Yes. Ow! Hey! Huh.
Albion is here for your protection. Your safety comes first.
A resistance is only as good as the people in it. We're happy to have you.
Yes, I'm so ready to help out the cause.
Good to hear.
Wow. Okay.
Have you heard the term personal space?
Can't believe I'm right next to
Leave me be.
a celebrity.
I definitely need to get a shot of this. Oh, I don't have to bleed my eye for this.
Personnel.
You know what really gets on my tits these days? Automation's got out of control. I was at my job for over 15 years. Hard working. You know what they've done? They've laid me off and kicked me to the pavement like a piece of rubbish. And why, you may ask? Because they got a bloody robot to replace me. And not just me, but always looking for good 20 people left with nothing. We had the best years of our lives as a racial living, a pension, and a way to put food on our table. And now we're lacking the basic right to live because companies
Pay attention.
because it looks better in a spreadsheet.
Strangest thing I've seen today.
Production. These families.
Fuck you!
I think with someone like you, we could really make a difference. Do you want to be on the right side of history?
Hey, you're dead sick, aren't you? Great timing. I need a hand with something.
I can neither confirm nor deny. How about you tell me what's going on?
Those Clan Kelly goons are fucking maniacs. Blew out my uncle's kneecaps when he wouldn't do their dirty work.
That's terrible.
And the pair who did it are protected, meaning the cops will look the other way.
Police are useless these days. Don't sweat it. DedSec's got your back.
What have we to lose? Help me with this and I'll owe you big time.
Not sticking around for this. What is going on here?
Oh no!
Still need to see how this turns out.
Leave us alone! Ah! Dumb. Ah! That's it!
So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases center around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
We should find our contact. I'm afraid of what Albion might do to Angel if they discover he's dead set.
All persons on the premises must at all times carry valid identification and be prepared to present it to Albion personnel upon demand.
strictly summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
You haven't put me in the system, right? We're trying to keep this off the books.
No worries, I'll spoof. But come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
The European Processing Centre. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions and forgetting about them.
What's going on here?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while. Like now.
My God, this place is a travesty. And the government is okay with this? Anyone here could disappear unnoticed.
Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but...
Putting the location of the EPC database on your optic.
All right, my friend.